first time that I ever tried Vatsim on the Microsoft Flight Simulator. I figured I would do a quick video just departing from Minneapolis. This is not going to be a full video from Minneapolis to Nashville, but we're going to start heading that way. So I just figured, since I don't fully have time for a full video, I would give you guys something and do a departure of Minneapolis following the departure and probably cancel the flight plan. Probably around, let's say, the end of Wisconsin, going into Illinois. But anyways, welcome back. I am happy to be back, and today we're going to be trying a new airplane. Probably one of my new favorite airplanes for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. This has been out since release, but I got to fly it a bit, and I must say I do love it. This is the brand new, I should say brand new, this is Boeing's 737 MAX 8. So far, a great airplane for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today we'll be flying under American 1323, going to, as I said already, Nashville. And I'm going to try to make this quick, so let's get started. And I am going to apologize in advance for any background noise. There is a lot of screaming kids above me at this current moment. I apologize, but anyways, let's go ahead and the airplane's alive. Yeah. Go test that. Alright. Oh, I think our first part of business is for steadies to come on, and a conclusion can be off for right now. Leave everything else off. Our logo will not come on because it is daytime. First order of business would be AP is going to come in the opposition. I normally like to leave it for at least about 5 seconds, and then start. 1, 2, 3, release. There we go. Now we just have to wait for our APU generator warning to come on, and we'll go and flip that on. We got that warning. It's firing up. There we go. As you can see, I've got performance issues, maybe a problem with this computer, it is a little old. But, and APU is fired up. There we are. First game on. That one time to do that. And first order of business is boom, 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 boom. And now our navs are aligned. Perfect. This normally doesn't take too long. Just like this thing. Alright. Now let's get set up. And you see I'm going to go into 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that was a lot fast. By the way, I'm not complaining about that right there. Alright. Set up. Good. Close the auto. Exit lights come on.
American 1323, Minneapolis ground, you're 5x5.
Perfect. We have to make sure that works because occasionally I may have had to tweak that in the past. Alrighty, and let's go and get latest on 135.5.
Table information, Alpha 1753 Zulu. West 210
Minneapolis
at
Airport
15
information
up
Alpha
25.
1800. Wind
Fuel
210
clouds
at
at
15.
7,000.
Visibility
Fuel clouds at
9er.
22,000.
Sky condition
25,000
clear. Temperature
standard.
tree 1. Dew
Temperature
point
3-1.
14. Altimeter
2.14.
2974.
Altimeter
ILS runway
2974.
12 right and
Visual
ILS runway 12
right
left in
approach
use.
to you.
Landing and
Visual
departing runway 12 right
approach
and
to
runway
you.
12 left.
Final approach
VFR aircraft
over
say
north
direction of
sensitive
flight.
area.
All aircraft read back, hold short instructions.
First year Minneapolis
Advise controller on
International
initial
Airport.
contact you have Alpha.
Read back, hold short instructions and decide altitude. All aircraft taxi with transponder and altitude encoding.
Minneapolis Airport information
Advise on
Bravo.
initial contact.
1800
information
Zulu.
Alpha.
Wind.
Descending requesting clearance to cross runway 22.
Southwest 3347, you can cross for runway 22 at Quebec.
Sorry about the call. Southwest 3347, cross runway 22 by Quebec.
It's 2974 for Alright, let's pick up clearance. Minneapolis ground, American 1323, looking to pick up IFR over to Nashville, ready to go.
American 1323, you're cleared to the Nashville Airport via the Rochester 1 departure, Waterloo transition then is filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 7000, departures offline, squawk 3623.
Cleared to the Nashville International Airport, and that departure, that is the Rochester 1, correct?
That is correct.
Alright, departure is Rochester 1 via the Waterloo transition, climb via SID, 7000, and squawk 3623 for American 1323.
American 1323 readback is correct. Information Yankee is current. Expect runway 17 and contact ground for push and start.
Alrighty, information Yankee and contact ground for push and start.
Minneapolis ground Delta 2560 is requesting push start on Quebec from Delta 3.
Delta 2560 push and start on the Quebec is approved.
Push start on Quebec is approved for Delta 2560.
And I'm going to go ahead here and set up my route. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have got that all set up. Flight controls. Don't want to forget to set that up. But yeah, we're really ready to go. So, check all these. Set up.
American 1323, push and start on to Quebec is approved.
Push and start on Quebec is approved for American 13. Alright.
American 1323, runway 17, taxi via Quebec, Delta Whiskey.
Taxi via Quebec, Delta Whiskey for American.
And I'll give you runway mark crossing when you get closer.
Sorry, can we get that, those, taxi instructions behind the sorry.
American 1323, runway 17 via Quebec, Delta Whiskey.
17 via Quebec, Delta Whiskey, will give us crossing instructions as we get closer. Thank you very much. Alright, we don't know what it is.
Delta 1629, ready for taxi.
Delta 1629, runway 17, taxi via Quebec, Delta Whiskey.
Taxi runway 17 via Quebec, Delta Whiskey, sorry about that. Messy handwriting. Delta 1629.
And Delta 1629, one able, squawk 1 Charlie.
Squawk 1 Charlie, Delta 1629.
In 1323, Minneapolis Tower, wind 210 at 15, 725, flight heading 140, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
17 clear for takeoff, fly 140, is that 140 or 40 after departure?
It's going to be 140.
140 after departure for American.
American 1323, radar sensors unavailable for 2 p.m. to Comma, clear, pass, get flight.